How much importance do you put on PE across the school?
I think I had to come in just kind of refreshing things a little bit, and it was, a good opportunity to implement new things, new initiatives. So I would say hold it very important. It's so important in the curriculum. I would have that vision myself. So it's just about making sure everybody else has got that vision. So through things like CPD, staff meetings, and anything that I want to be happening, making sure that it is happening. And, staff will really cooperate with that. Like, everybody's a team in a school. So if you as a subject leader requesting that something happens, whether it's a weekly competition in a certain area like skipping or running, anything like that, it's just making sure that it is happening. So definitely like raising the profile. We've had to do that. So I would say that everybody now shares that opinion that it is really important, and our children do really, on the whole. Once you sort of raise the profile of something and make it exciting, I feel like the children really get on board with that. So as long as that's happening, and new things are happening all the time, that element of competitions here. It might be new, like visitors coming into school to do physical activity with the children, as I've mentioned previously, like weekly competitions, certificates being shared, even like staff versus children, things like that we might run term. It's just, so making sure everybody's on board with it, really.
And you mentioned everyone on board. There's a couple of angles I want to kind of attack here. You've got so much going on here, which sounds amazing. And the fact that not only all the teachers seem on board with it, which is a real big plus, because you can get a lot of teachers that, for different reasons are stuck in their ways, and they go, no, I don't want to do it. They might have had previous bad experiences as children as PE, and that might have, encased them on their attitudes now, and obviously the children are all for it as well. You mentioned your PE vision, so how did you create that ethos of everyone together?
Same hymn sheet. My deputy head, it's good for me as well, because I know she's had experience leading PE herself before in her career. So I'm going to somebody who isn't like completely unsure sort of thing. Like she does know. But as I say, it could be anyone. If I was giving advice to somebody else, just finding somebody who has led a subject before. But also, I think everybody is in the same, we're all in education, we're all in the same kind of boat, in the sense that it wouldn't even take somebody who's necessarily had experience in PE to support you on just initiatives that you might be thinking of doing or ideas that you've got. But definitely seeking somebody who you think would be able to support you with it. I just think that's so good. Like, doing everything on your own is broad and balanced, and that the children get an opportunity to do a mixture of everything, no matter what year group they're in. It's just really supported with that, really, because we've got sports in there now, like tennis, that I don't think was in there before. A bit of handball, as I say, probably wasn't in there before, but the plans are there for our teachers, and we don't, as I've mentioned previously, don't have to follow them, but it's really helped with confidence. Yeah, definitely really helped with confidence. I also think attending, for myself, the West Midlands School Sport Conference. It happens in November.
Okay, right.
And that's really good, because you can book onto like specific workshops that you're interested in, or you can kind of go there and dip into, whichever sort of thing, because you're going to learn a lot from all of that. And some of the speakers are really, really knowledgeable and inspiring, actually. I've come away from those conferences the past 2 consecutive years, and I've just been like, I've had so many ideas for things to implement into our curriculum. So I loved that as well, and I look to do that next year. I know there's a lot of online things now as well that you can find, a lot of online Zooms and things. So I've dipped into some of those as well. But I think just keeping up with the subject, even if it's via like social media, there's a lot of information shared, and there's always ideas that